Shalom, Apostle Tahar, coming back at you with this truth, giving all praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Kakodash. And I'm on the road. This is another GMS in transit, and whatever comes to mind I'm going to speak on through the spirit of the Most High, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Kakodash. Yeah, last night I was on YouTube and I stumbled upon ISUPK video live stream with Captain Tazariak and Captain Katazak, and there was a caller that called in and they were going back and forth about the new moon and the Sabbath. And the Captain Tazariak was saying that you got to show me in the scripture where it says that, and and I'm pretty sure I don't know the guy. I heard the guy's voice. I don't know the guy's voice too well. I know the guy's voice, excuse me, but I'm pretty sure he heard us, watch videos on us going through that the Sabbath is not based upon Friday sundown to Saturday sundown. Or maybe he stumbled upon it on his own. He looked for it on his own. So they didn't mention GMS. So I listened to it, and then after that there was a couple more phone calls, and I don't know if I went to sleep or I went to another video. But they mentioned Leviticus the 23rd chapter, and it mentions the feast. Passover, the various tabernacles, Feast of Tabernacles, and so forth, and the Day of Atonement, which is all in the Leviticus, the 23rd chapter, and it also mentions the Sabbath. Now, the Sabbath is the first day that's mentioned, which is the Sabbath, meaning a holy day, a day of rest. And the same for the new moon. The scriptures speak about the new moon as well. And we maintain that the Sabbath is based upon the new moon, because when the Most High gave the commandments to Moses to give to the children of Israel, or the sons of Israel, it was in the wilderness. I mean, it was outside of Egypt, going into the wilderness. So what he received from the Most High, he gave to the children of Israel, and he said that 6 days shall work be done, and the seventh is a Sabbath of rest. So when is the starting point of the 6 days? Well, 6 days the starting point is from the new moon. The new moon is a Sabbath, because you don't work on that day. And you couldn't sell or buy. And so that would be the first day, which is the new moon. So you would count 6 days, and on the 7th day, the first day would be the actual new moon. If you count 6 days, that goes into the 7th day, then the evening of the 7th day goes into the 8th day, which is your Sabbath. Now people are saying that, well, 1 month the new moon falls on a Tuesday, the next month the new moon falls on a Wednesday, so that doesn't make sense. Yeah, it doesn't make sense because you're looking at the Julian calendar, which the Julian calendar is way off. And you had not the Julian calendar, the current calendar that we're dealing with today, which is damn, I forget the name of the damn calendar. Ain't this a bitch? But anyway, you had the Julian calendar, and then you had There was a pope that set that calendar up. Can't believe I can't remember it, but it'll come back to me, you know. But that calendar, both calendars were off. The Julian calendar was so off that they had to redo the whole calendar. Damn, I'm mad because I can't think of the calendar. Well, anyway, so the whole calendar system is totally off. Then you have leap years. So, you know, 1 year, how does it work? You got 29 days in February, and then after, what is it, the leap year, I believe, is 28 days, or vice versa. A Gregorian calendar. It just came back to me. There was a Gregorian calendar that had to be had to change up. They had to redo the calendar because the Julian calendar was all screwed up. You know, they were off by years. And our Julius Caesar, when he received that calendar, he took a trip to Egypt to learn their calendar. So the Julian calendar is based upon the so-called Egyptian calendar, which the Egyptian calendar you had 30 days, and then and what we call the Hebrew calendar, what we go by, the word month goes back to the word moon. So you know, you got a lot of guys that argue about the calendar, but they don't realize that like I said, all those calendars are off. Every last one of those calendars before us putting it back together, all those calendars were off. Now when you go to the word moon or month, it goes back to the word moon. And then when you deal with a moon cycle is how many days? It's not 30 days, it's not 28 days, some months it's 30 days or 31 days. That's complete confusion. You can't go by that calendar, you can't go by Esau's days. The moon cycle is 29.53 days. So you round it off to 29 and a half days. And that's that cycle, and it never changes. The moon cycle never changes. So everything that you do, every high holy day, whether it be the Sabbath, whether it be the Passover, you know, there was a account of during the time of Saul and David, and it speaks about the first day of the moon or the month, and then the second day. Well, then you got a third day, a fourth day, a fifth day, a sixth day, a seventh day, and then you have the Sabbath. You have the Sabbath. That don't even make sense. So the Sabbath doesn't change. One month is a Tuesday, the next month is a Thursday. No, because Esau's calendar is all off. It's all jacked up. But now, if they want to deal with that, well, that's on them. They can deal with that. But Friday, sundown, or Saturday, sundown. Now, what did the Apostle Paul say? The Apostle Paul said in Colossians, the 2nd chapter, 16th verse, it speaks about, let no man judge you concerning meats and drinks and respect of Sabbath day and high holy days. And he goes on to say, which is a shadow of things to come. What does he mean by that? A shadow of things to come. He means that when the kingdom is established on earth, that everything is going to be placed back in order. You know, if you notice, you got different Israelite camps, and they have the Passover on different times, anywhere between March and April. Well, I mean, you rehearsing the righteous acts pursuant to Judges. You know, the land of drawing waters, we will rehearse the righteous acts. So we do it to the best of our ability. So we're not knocking anybody that has a Passover on the April, because you're having a Passover. You're honoring the Most High. You're rehearsing the righteous acts. Now, as far as the Sabbath is concerned, if you keep teaching that Sabbath, well, that's on y'all. That's what y'all decide to do. But through our study, and we realized that, and this goes back more than 20 years ago, we realized that the Sabbath falls based upon the new moon, just like every high holy day. But going back to Colossians, the 2nd chapter, these are a shadow of things to come, meaning everything going to be put in order when the kingdom of heaven is established. Like, for example, you have in the law, you have a land Sabbath, a Sabbath for the land, where you let the land rest, where Gad used to constantly move because they were Israelites. So they kept the law of the land Sabbath. You also have the year of Jubilee, which comes every 49-year period. So that next year would be a Jubilee, where you would free your Hebrew slaves, and you would, you know, everybody's debt will be forgiven. Also, you have the year of release, which you have 7 years of release, which is a 7-year cycle, and then the 7th one is a year of Jubilee. So when did the last Jubilee come in? Or when did the last...
Head to your pickup at Dunkin' Donuts.
When did your last
make a right turn on State Road.
Year of release come in? So you got to ask yourself that. Like I said, you know, I'm going to close. You know, I'm on the road right now. I'm going to close, and this subject will be coming up again. You know, but like I said, it's no big deal. You know, like I said, at the end of the day, we're here to rehearse the righteous acts in the land of drawing water. Hey, with that, I'm going to say shalom.